Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild with the underrated weapons series once again. You guys got the video to 300 likes last time, and in fact I think it's over 400 and approaching 500 if I'm not mistaken, which is crazy. You guys have been absolutely killing it as always with this series, so remember, if you guys want me to do another one of these underrated weapons videos, be sure to leave a like on the video and get us to 300 likes, and then if we get to 300 likes we will end up doing another one with another underrated weapon. But this one right here is one that's actually been requested a few times throughout this series, and it's one that I've been meaning to do, but every time that I was about to do it I ended up having another gun that I thought of that I wanted to do a little bit more. But the gun we're going to be using today is actually the 44 Magnum revolver. Now, this thing's actually very powerful for what it is, and a lot of people don't really use it because it gets outshined by the 454, but it's still a very good handgun. I'd say it's probably the second best one in the game, but because it's second best and not the best, it really doesn't get the amount of use that I think it should. And because we do still want to get a big level 4 or 5 rare blacktail, we are going to hunt on Layton today, and hopefully we can end up finding ourselves something good. Now, provided Layton doesn't really work out the way that we want it to, we might also head over to Verhonga just to get a wider range of animals taken with this 44, along with hopefully getting ourselves a diamond or rare of some sort to take with this thing. Well, that's not what I was expecting to see today, but that is indeed a level 4 spike. Alright then, so this is how we're gonna start out. That's really interesting, and then I think the rest of these are level 3s and then does. That is hilarious. The first thing that we find today is one of these spike level 4s. I still can't figure out if that's an intended thing or if it's a bug, because they've been like that for a very long time, and it's not all the level 4s that happens to, it's just a very small amount of them. But it is kind of hilarious when you find one like this. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can get the 44 to work pretty decently past its max 0 distance. I don't exactly remember where we need to aim, but I think we should be able to aim at like the top of their back and have a decent chance of hitting vitals. If we can find this guy again, then we will take a shot on him. I'm actually not sure where he went. Let's see if we can find him again. Oh, there he is. Well, alright then, so let's get his attention and then we will take a shot. I'm interested to see where we actually hit. I'm gonna aim like top of the back, and that should be good enough. Alright, let's try this. Oh my gosh, we accidentally hit him a second time. I was trying to hit the one behind him, but we ended up hitting him twice, so we're not really gonna be able to see how quickly it killed him because we hit him a second time, but I guess we can at least see where we hit him both times. Well, that's definitely vital blood twice, so I think we should be okay, but that is hilarious. A level 4 with this tiny of antlers, scoring 61. Oh my gosh. So that was about 130 meters. We aimed, I'd say, like in the middle of the spine, and it dropped to the bottom of the lungs, so we probably need to aim just barely above the back at that range, and then we'd hit perfect in the center of the lungs. But that's crazy. That is quite the level 4 blacktail, I gotta say. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I see it. I see an albino. Hold on. It's just a 3, but it is an albino. Oh my gosh. We finally found another rare. I have been hunting Layton very heavily in multiplayer for the past week and have not seen a rare blacktail the whole time. I am so happy that we finally have one in front of us. It is about time. It sucks that it's only a 3, but I don't even care right now. I'm just glad that we found another one after so much time spent not seeing anything rare for them. So that is really cool. And of course I would find it when we're using the 44 Magnum, so I guess without any further ado, let's try to make a shot on this guy. I think we can do it if we aim just above the back, although he is kind of at a weird angle, so we might not have to aim as high as I think. That should be good right there. Oh yeah, it definitely is. And we'll get his buddy as well. And one of the cool things about the 44 is it goes from classes 3 to 8, so we technically could take this moose as well. And I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's see if we can actually get its attention real quickly. and then we will attempt to get a shot on it and see how quickly it takes it down. Alright, so it's now alert. Let's see if we can maybe get into the heart. I don't know how possible that is, but we shall try it. I think we hit it. I think that might have been a heart shot because that died really fast for a moose. I guess we'll have to go find out, but let's go get this albino first. I'm extremely excited that we got another albino. It's been so long since I've seen one, like I was saying, and this is the type of thing I've been looking for. I've been trying to find some more rares. I mean, it's a decent looking 3 at least. It may not be exactly the size I'm looking for, but there is worse racks that you could get on a level 3, so I'm pretty happy with it. Unfortunately, it's not quite a gold, it's kind of a mid-size level 3, but like I was saying, it's a good looking one, and it is the perfect weight as well, so that makes it even better. And then we got this guy right here, and once again, double lung. I actually didn't look at what we did with the albino. I wasn't sure if we got double lung or not. I'll have to look back during the editing and see what we ended up hitting, but on this guy, we got perfect double lung, so I think aiming right about here is exactly where we need to at around 140 to 150. So at least we know that now. Now I'm curious what happened with this moose. It died just as fast as the blacktail, so I feel like we had to have hit heart. Alright, let's see. What did we end up hitting on this moose right here? Yeah, we did get heart. Wow. So that's actually kind of crazy. I'm impressed that we even hit that. I aimed like right here, and I guess that was perfect for it to drop into the heart. So that's pretty cool. It's unfortunate that a heart shot doesn't drop it, but I kind of didn't expect that considering it's the 44. But it still did really good on a moose. It had plenty of penetration to get into the heart and then some, so that is pretty cool. Ooh, that is a really big mallard right there. Though we can't actually take this with the 44, I have to get it down because they can make diamond at level 2. It's not super common, but I have seen it happen, and I've had it happen once myself. Unfortunately, we almost messed that up, but we did end up getting it. Let's hope this makes diamond. They've got a chance, like I was saying. It's a pretty small chance, but it happens sometimes, so maybe we will get ourselves a diamond level 2 mallard. Alright, let's check this little guy out if we can reach him, and just barely missed. Maybe we can get him on the jump here. Let's see if we can make this work, and I think, yep, there we go. It is a diamond. Oh my gosh, 1960. That is only the second level 2 diamond I've killed. That's so cool. I honestly did not expect it to really make it, but it did, so that's awesome. 19.60, it literally just barely made it. That's crazy. That is super crazy, but I'm super happy that that happened. So we got ourselves a diamond and a rare on the day, which is great. I really did not expect that. That's more than I could have asked for this video. Oh my gosh, what did I just walk in on? There is a lot of whitetail here. I don't see anything too crazy, but if we can get a shot with the 44, we will definitely take it, and that will do it right there. So we got to test it on a whitetail. I'm pretty sure we had to have hit heart there, or maybe double lung spine, because that thing just dropped so fast, and it didn't do that with the blacktail when we double lunged them, so I highly doubt we did get a just a double lung. It had to have been something else, but it is vitals, so I don't know, maybe. Oh yeah, we definitely we definitely got lung and vertebrae. That's yeah, it's honestly a perfect shot to make though, because it dropped it really quickly, and that was almost exactly 75 meters away, so we were zeroed right. I think we just aimed a little bit high. That's kind of crazy though. It does really good if you hit the vertebrae and the lung. Ooh, that is a really big moose right there. So I think we're gonna go ahead and take this guy out with the 44 Magnum. That's gonna be a pretty cool thing to get with it, and I think, although I'm not 100% sure, that might be a diamond rack. Level 4s can make it as far as I know, and that one looks really big. Although it also could be the 250s rack, so it could go either way, but that does look huge, and it hasn't noticed us so far, so I think we can get a little bit closer. It is going attentive now, but I think we should be okay. And honestly, he's still calm, but this one is alerted, so I think we should be okay. Let's just aim a little bit high, and we should be able to get into a lung. One more just for good measure, and that should take him down in no time. Ooh, I just saw another big moose. Not that guy. There's a different moose that looked really big. I think it's probably a 4 as far as I could tell. Maybe that's him? Honestly, I don't think that is. We're gonna have to go check down there and just see if maybe there was one that I missed. I definitely think I did see another big 4, so we'll try to chase that down, but let's go get this guy first. You know, that definitely looks like a massive moose, but I'm still not sure if it's gonna make it. I'd say it's got a decent chance. I mean, the brows are looking really good, but I'm not entirely sure if those palms are wide enough. I guess we'll find out shortly, but it looks huge. Oh, I definitely think this could make it. But like I was saying, it might be a bit thin. I guess we'll see real quickly. And it is just a gold, but it's 266.90, so that's a very big gold. I knew it looked bigger than that low estimate, but I was hoping it would make diamond. Sadly, it didn't quite, but that was a great shot. We managed to make that pretty nicely. It did run almost 400 meters though, so it's definitely not as effective on something like a moose, but I really feel like the strong point of the 44 is the stuff like blacktail and whitetail deer, and also one other thing that we are about to go check out now. And that is the fact that you can actually hunt class 3 animals with the 44, which is something that makes it stand out versus something like the 454. It is honestly kind of crazy that you can take classes 3 to 8 with the 44 Magnum. So you can go from shooting a moose to shooting a bobcat with the exact same gun. Now we're going to try shooting it from a little bit farther away than what it's intended to be shot from, but hopefully with the practice we've had on the blacktail, we'll be able to hit this. If not, I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to find another bobcat, but let's see how this goes. And yeah, it missed just a little bit, kind of like I was expecting it to, but we might actually be able to get another shot. And, well, that one hit. I don't think it was vitals, but it definitely hit. And that one was good, so third time's the charm, I guess, but we did get it in the end, so that's all that really matters. But it should be a little bit easier shots at this lake down here, right below this one, because typically they are at a much closer spot. But here is this little guy. Let's go ahead and see where we even hit. So the first shot was vertebrae, and then the second one ended up being double lung. So I bet if we had hit double lung on the first, it would have dropped it easily, but we unfortunately missed. Ooh, there we go. So that is a blue bobcat. They are just an uncommon, but it's by far one of the coolest uncommons in the game. Now, these ones noticed that we're here, so we are going to have to be quick, but there is 2 mythicals. I almost want to go for those instead of the blue, but I think we kind of have to take the blue out just because they look so cool. And he is also alerted. This is not good. They smell us from the wind being absolutely terrible, but we can try to get them if one of these good ones will just go broadside. And I don't know what that thing's doing, but I suppose we shall take it. And yeah, that thing dropped very fast. So double lung absolutely destroys these poor little dudes. Let's see about this. If we could hit one of these. You know, this mythical's actually not fleeing. Maybe we can get it. And I'm not sure where that bullet went. I'm gonna assume there was a tree in the way, so that's kind of unfortunate. But if we can get that mythical as well, we'll definitely try to. I just don't know if he's gonna give us another shot. Honestly, if the wind would have just cooperated there, this would have gone so much more smoothly, but it just did not want to cooperate. We did still manage to get the blue one down, which is cool, and we dropped it with a double lung liver shot. I still just love the way these things look. I really need to get a diamond one, but they're so hard to find because of the fact this is an uncommon fur type. It's just not super often that you get them to be a diamond as well. So I figured what a better way to finish things off than a little bit of a hunt on Tiawaroa to try and take out some of the feral goats, along with a couple other species that I think would be fun to use the 44 on. If we can get a good shot on one of these goats, we will take it out. That one is looking mighty fine, so I think we might try that right there. It is kind of behind one, so I do want to move a little bit and maybe get them to go alerted real quickly. And plus that'll also get us slightly closer, which is never a bad thing either. And in fact, this is going to be perfect right here if we can just get him to stop moving. Although, to be honest, I don't think we even need him to stop moving, because that did the trick right there. And that guy right there is just wild looking. That is a pretty decent level 4. It's not like insane, but he's pretty big. Let's get him to go alerted real quickly by shooting into the air with the 22. And then see if we can maybe get a shot into him and definitely hit. I can't tell if it was vitals. I don't think it was, but I mean, he is going down, so it must have been vertebrae. But as for the first goat that we shot, we ended up getting left lung, right lung, and heart. Wow. Okay, so it hit a lot more than I thought it did. Not bad. I'll take that. 129 meters, and we got double lung heart. Not too bad at all. So it was definitely a pretty poor shot as far as I could tell. Oh, actually, wow, we did get lung. And oh my gosh, that thing penetrated through basically the entire goat. That's impressive. Like, that is super impressive. Wow. That's kind of crazy. Look at the penetration on the 44 through the front of it, basically. That is just crazy. So I guess if you want a handgun that's really good at taking down feral goats, the 44 is the way to go, because that was impressive. And I think to finish things off today, it's only appropriate that we take out my favorite species on Aotearoa, which is the red deer. As you guys know, this has been one of my favorite species in Call of the Wild ever since the beginning, and I just absolutely love hunting these guys, even though I've hunted them so much over the past few years. They still just never get old to me. I absolutely love the red deer, so it's only fitting that we take one of them to end things off. And for some reason, it wouldn't let me shoot. That was really odd. I pulled the trigger, but it did absolutely nothing. Now he's in a terrible spot, so I guess we're gonna have to wait for him to go broadside again. There we go. That looked to be pretty decent. It might have been slightly low, but it actually looks like we got into a lung, so that should be good. Alright, let's try to find the initial hit somewhere. I want to get an exact distance on how far this thing ran, so we need to pick up the exact spot that we hit it at, so I'm going to have our dog try to find it, because I certainly don't exactly remember the exact spot that we hit it in. Alright, so here is the impact. It was a vital hit. Now, let's follow the blood to wherever it is, and that should give us the distance of tracking, so we can kind of know how far it ran. Well, there's our red deer. Let's go ahead and see how far it ended up running. So it ran 127 meters with a double lung. Honestly, not too bad. It does decently well. Obviously, the 454 would do better, but the whole point of this is kind of just showing you guys guns that don't get used super often that actually are pretty good at what they're made for. And I think the 44 definitely falls into that category. It's much better than something like the 357 or the 45 or a lot of the shotgun buckshot rounds or anything like that. So it definitely is an underused and overlooked weapon. But guys, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. We got a couple pretty cool trophies off of Layton, but unfortunately didn't get anything from Aotearoa or Rancho. Remember, if you guys want me to do another one of these underrated weapons videos, be sure to leave a like on the video and get us to 300 likes. And then if we get to 300 likes, we will end up doing another one with another underrated weapon. So also put some comments down below on what you guys would like me to use in one of these episodes. There's not a ton of guns left that I would consider underrated, so let me know your thoughts. Maybe there's something that I've missed out on that you guys would like me to do at some point. If so, just drop it in the comments down below. But if you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, click the like button, and ring that notification bell so you guys will never miss a new video. With that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!